A 5-year-old Utah kid threw potentially the most dramatic and at the same time impressive tantrum ever. He drove his parents' car onto the highway and planned to drive himself to California. Why? Well, 'cause that's what you do when your parents don't want to buy you a Lambo. Yep, you heard that right. According to the Utah Highway Patrol, the story starts when the kid had asked his parents for the thing all 5-year-olds want: a Lamborghini. Well, let's just say that mom was not too keen on the idea. So Mini Toretto decided that with or without mom's permission, he would go ahead and fulfill his dream. So naturally, the kid somehow got in the family car and drove himself onto Interstate 15. His plan kind of fell through very quickly because soon after he hit the road, he was stopped by Highway Patrol Trooper Rick Morgan after he spotted the kiddo zigzagging across the road at 30 miles per hour. Now, imagine watching a driver you stop roll down their window only to find a child sitting in the driver's seat. The kid told the officer he had left home after quarreling with mom and was headed to Cali to get himself a Lambo. He had the money for it too. $3 to be exact. Good news is, no one was hurt in the kid's brave quest for a Lamborghini. We have so many questions though. How? How did he know how to drive a car at 5 years old? Also, how did he get the keys? How did no one notice that a kid and a car were missing from their household? Just how? Well, apparently the little dude was left under the not-so-careful observation of his siblings. Clearly that didn't work. But toddlers aren't the only unconventional reckless drivers police have stumbled upon. Have you heard of the pit bull taking driving lessons? A man was detained last Sunday after he decided he'd give his dog a driver's ed class that ended up in a high-speed police chase. And yes, the dog was driving. According to CNN, police were onto the driver after they received a call about him hitting 2 vehicles south of Seattle and then just driving away like nothing happened. Little did the police know that this would become a 109-mile-an-hour high-speed chase between them and a white 1996 Buick. Finally, while attempting to corner the crazed driver, a police trooper caught a glimpse of who was on the driver's seat. The answer? A pit bull. Yeah, we know that's a French bull, just bear with us, okay? But don't worry, her owner was the one handling the steering wheel and pushing the gas pedal, so we're all safe. You'd think that that's where it would all end. But no, the man did not stop until troopers put out spike strips. That's when they learned the reasoning behind the reckless driving. The man was, quote, trying to teach his dog how to drive. Yes, that was his excuse. Comedy aside, during the chase, the dog, drove onto a trail for pedestrians and cyclists that is usually pretty busy. So things could have ended pretty badly. Thankfully, they didn't. According to AFP, the pet driving instructor was later identified as 51-year-old Alberto Tito Alejandro, and apparently he has a history of driving under the influence of drugs. We're not surprised. Seattle State Trooper and Public Information Officer Heather Axtman told CNN, "I've been a trooper for almost 12 years now, and wow, I've never heard this excuse. I've been in a lot of high-speed chases. I've stopped a lot of cars. And never have I gotten an excuse that they were teaching their dog how to drive." If you're worried about the real victim of the situation here, the cute pit bull who had to be subjected to this nightmarish class, she is doing well and currently chilling at a shelter. But fear not, doggos, there is an easier way to get on the road. Don't learn how to drive, learn how to take the bus instead.
Who's got a dog? Then you'll know all about the sometimes arduous and inconvenience of walking your dog come rain or shine, right? But what if Baxter could not only walk himself, but get on a bus? This is Eclipse, a black Labrador Retriever cross mastiff thing, and she's a hit with bus riders up in Seattle, Washington. Her owner, Jeff Young, used to walk her down to the bus stop, jump on, and then get off at Belltown Dog Park. Robbie Lawrence, some guy who set up a Facebook page for the dog, said eventually Eclipse knew exactly where she was going, and if Jeff, the owner, was taking too long, she'd just jump on the bus without him. Is that good? The bus driver would recognize her and drop her off at the dog park, with Jeff catching her up later, which is weird that the bus driver took off in the first place, but whatever. After several trips, Jeff let Eclipse go on her own, and now amazingly, she leaves the house takes a bus, gets off at the dog park, has a wrestle, and then catches the bus back home, all by herself. She even has her own bus pass attached to her collar. She's got 83,000 odd followers on Facebook, and everyone is going mental and gagging to ride along with her. Fair play, Eclipse. There's got to be someone watching this who's ridden the bus with her, right? Leave your comments below.
If you want more Tomo in your life, click the subscribe and bell button so you get notified when a new video is up. Thanks for watching Tomo News.